Subanalytics.com. We've got Ken Shilson, the president of Subanalytics.com, Subprime Analytics. Ken, tell us a little bit about what really is the mission of Subprime Analytics, and how does it affect the business for Buy Here, Pay Here?
Sure. Great question. Well, first of all, you wouldn't go out to the auction and buy a car without looking under the hood. Well, what Subprime Analytics does is looks under the hood of your portfolio so you can find out what's really going on and what's working and what's not. If you know what's not working, you can correct it, and if you know what's working, you can do more of it. And we know that things like static pool and loss to liquidation and default rate analysis is not something you necessarily do every day, so let us help you do it. Let us teach you how to do it. Let us use your data so that you don't have to put your people on it to mine the data and to show you what your loss rates are, but then drill down and touch your deals, show you what's working and what's not. It'll make you work smarter instead of harder, and it'll help you raise capital in the capital markets as well.
You know, one of the interesting things I've seen with Subprime Analytics, Ken, is it seems like every year you guys compile what you call benchmarks.
Right.
And obviously those 2015 benchmarks come out at the National Alliance of Buy Here, Pay Here Dealer Convention in May 24th to 26th. Right. Tell us a little bit about the benchmarks. Why should Buy Here, Pay Here dealers get so excited the fact that you guys do that?
Sure. Well, I think it's always good to know how your business is performing relative to your peers. So this is the 18th year that Subprime Analytics, along with NCM 20 groups and Subprime Analytics, has contributed benchmarks that you can use to compare your performance against your industry peers. So you don't have to guess exactly how your business model stacks up. You don't have to guess whether you're doing all the things to stay competitive. You can actually compare your results against your industry peers. And if you have problems doing that, it makes you realign your financial information and your reporting to make sure you can be comparative and comparable. And I'll tell you that when lenders and capital markets look at these benchmarks, they expect to see that you understand them and that you're being competitive with us. So it's important on both sides, building financial relationships and running your business smarter.
You know, I think it's important to stress, and please elaborate if you will, Ken. It's important to stress, if you're a Buy Here, Pay Here dealer today, and everybody has different circumstances, everybody has different issues that you're trying to grasp or grapple at their dealership. As far as in services of Subprime Analytics, what do you find are the top two things that dealers come to you and are looking for some type of answer or resolution to?
Absolutely. The two most frequent things we see is a dealer is, one, looking for new capital. So he will engage us to analyze his portfolio so that he'll have independent third-party information to present to a capital provider, which will bring more credibility to the data that he's giving them, and they'll obviously have more reliance on it as they make a loan to him. Another area that we get into is some operators say, well, I think I had a pretty good year, or maybe I didn't have a good year, but I'd like to find out why I did good or did poorly. And by drilling down into your portfolio performance, you can put your finger on what's working and make the necessary adjustments. The other thing is that you want to be consistent in building your portfolio, so learning from analyzing your data how to aggregate that information, develop a credit scoring system, or to develop a better underwriting process is a natural byproduct of Subprime Analytics.
Gotcha. Well, we want to thank Ken Shilson once again with Subprime Analytics. Take some time here. We're down here at the Expo Center here at the NADA Convention in Vegas. This is Anthony Scott Hobbs with Magnum Dealership Daily signing off. Coming back to you later.
Thank you very much.